The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Parks, and it's Baker in at the point guard position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Cameron Johnson. Murray out there with Jones. Then there's Cam Thomas. And it's Sharp in at the center, locking down the middle. And tonight, Clark, this is a contest the fans will love. It should be raining threes.
Hey, who doesn't love seeing the ball go in the basket? A bunch of points being scored. Fans, players, broadcasters, you and I both, we all enjoy when teams can shoot it with some efficiency from the three-point line. Space that floor and let it fly.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, you have any ideas? Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That's tipped. Ilyasova against Thomas. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Sharp. To the middle. To stop the run. Thomas, no good. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Poked away. Now the Bucks moving it up. Sharp against Giannis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
And they double up Murray. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Here's Baker. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And he's good on the three ball.
Knocking down their first 6 shots. What an offensive start for this team.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Fast break, Milwaukee. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Alexakis' shot is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making
out.
the most of their possessions.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. Bucks number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
They could use a bucket. Rebound, Milwaukee. The question on everybody's mind is, will they surpass the 71-72 Lakers, 33 wins in a row? We will see tonight.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but the confidence and self-belief and togetherness, cohesiveness that these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
On defense, the Nets, following the three-pointer by Antetokounmpo.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. Here's Thomas. Parks grabs the miss. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Johnson. He's right around 13 points a night, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Fire it up. Yeah, player.
Milwaukee in total control. Baker passes to Kalaitzakis. It's good from long range. Kalaitzakis has got 5 points so far.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Stolen away from deep. And another three for Milwaukee.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And so it's Milwaukee now. The three, he just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
He's really come out blazing, scoring with ease.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now, here's Thomas. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out. You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And, you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Traps in the tray. Baker's got 12.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Murray finds Sharp. Turn down. Use that. Back to Murray. Will it go? Parks grabs the miss. Parks has got 5 rebounds tonight from deep. Giannis, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
So encouraging to see Giannis in attack mode like this, getting it done on the offensive end.
And they double up Murray. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Ilyasova with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. And Ilyasova throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Still without a basket in the game. Here's Parks. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. 8 points for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Sharp. Hasn't made one yet. And the Nets miss again.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Shooting 2.
Gotta get it.
That free throw good from Ilyasova. So for the Nets, Clowney's checked in, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Thomas. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Bell's checked in.
Gotta get it.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Baker with the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp.
Nicholas Claxton.
Milwaukee in total control. Pass to Kalaitzakis. From past the arc, buries it from three-point range. Kalaitzakis has got 8 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Jones, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now here's Simmons. Scoreless thus far. Here's Claxton, and again, no good by Brooklyn. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against Portland. Lets the 3 fly, and again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And they double up Simmons. And they're on the break. Here's Baker, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
26 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here is Hardaway. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Pass to Clowney. And stolen by Ilyasova. The tray, good on the three-point shot. He's got 10. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
The Nets on offense. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Parks is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Bell. And it's Baker in at the point.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn. And checking out some numbers for Jamal Murray.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The Bucks making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here's Baker. And the 3-ball is good. Baker's got 23 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
No, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. It's the Nets now, following the 3 by Milwaukee. Outside Hardaway. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Drills the 3-pointer.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Picked him clean. Baker passes to Green. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Baker. First personal foul. First team foul. Bucks substitution. Number 11. Dimitar Skapintsev.
Here's Simmons. Still yet to score. The Nets working the ball around now. Double team on Williams. And it goes out of bounds.
Nets ball.
Last touch by Green. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Clock at 2. The shot by Williams, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Brooklyn with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Skapintsev. Softly drops in the floater. Skapintsev has got his first points of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Down low, here's Clowney, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton. And the Nets miss again. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Hawks. Skapintsev sinks the three-pointer. Skapintsev has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yep, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Pass to Williams. They double him with Green. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Milwaukee ball.
Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Take a look at Thomas. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Here's Clowney. Murray scanning the floor. Bell with the block. Over to the wing. Baker with the bucket. Baker's got 34 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nets. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
To the wing on the left. Here's Clowney. And that time, also a missed shot.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And Green gets it to go.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Murray the pass to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Sharp on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Clowney. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now here's Murray. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Atlanta.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Murray. He has yet to score. Johnson, the pass to Sharp. The Nets need to get a shot off here. For 3, Murray gets hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break.
You got it out. You got it out. Make sure to pitch down there. I got to shoot it.
And he makes the first. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Jones checked in for the Nets. Now here's Murray. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And he's come out of college firing in his first year. Lillard has not backed down.
And they double up Murray. Johnson outside. Inside. To end the drought. Jones, no luck. And so it's Milwaukee now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And it's sent back by Prince. Here's Skapintsev. And Jones sends it back. And here is Murray. Nothing on the board. And it's sent back by Prince. Ilyasova with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now here's Prince. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Portland.
Prince gets the ball and knows he's ready to let it fly. This guy plays with great confidence.
Here's Sharp. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Baker. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They get a hand on it. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Murray, the pass to Sharp. Now the Bucks moving it up. Lillard with no one around. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time, you need defensive balance so you can get back in transition.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
He takes it in.
And the first step is as quick as anyone in the league. Lillard has potential to be special.
Pass to Thomas. The Nets working the ball around now. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Hits the 3-point bomb. Prince has got 5 points so far.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this.
Halftime is here, and what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front? You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
You gotta call my agent now.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Brooklyn Nets.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Jones is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Sharp. And it's Thomas in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. To the paint, here's Murray. Lillard with the rebound. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Pass to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Double team on Thomas. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Fast break. Milwaukee throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Poked loose. Pass to Sharp. Johnson, a wide open look. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
From deep, Johnson, rebound Milwaukee. Baker's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far. Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Looking to end the run. Murray, no good.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
And the shot goes in. Lillard's got 13.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pass to Sharp. To the inside. Here's Jones. Milwaukee with the rebound. Baker's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
And the Nets with possession here. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Johnson outside. Johnson double team. Right side Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Prince. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
When he goes, cut and be ready. All right.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're rolling here on a 15-point run. Here's Bezekniks. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 5.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
5-on-3 break. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Nets have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Pass to Johnson. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Allen, that's good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Sharp. Bell with the block. Here's Baker. Good. That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now Murray. No scoring in this one. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Pass to Murray. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you.
Wow. What can you say?
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Here's Pasek, defended by Jones.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bell with the block. They push it up 4 on 3. There's the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And wasting no time in transition, really pushing the pace.
And, you know, when the defense doesn't have time to set up, it really does make scoring a lot easier.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
3. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Jones. Murray kicks to Jones. Nets passing it around. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Here's Pasek. The basket good off the assist from Allen. Pasek got 10.
I mean, you got to be honest, so the transition defense just has been lacking.
Yeah, fast break points all over the place. I mean, at some point, you've got to make the commitment to sprint back and then slow them down and stop the ball.
Murray outside. No good off the front iron.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And Murray's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Baker. Non-stop scoring machine here. Bell's shot is good.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
There's the double team with Allen, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Nowitzki against Hardaway. And here's Bell from the arc, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Williams, rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Baker. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Clowney. Outside, Williams. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the Bucks.
And another one falls.
And to see him hit the 60-point mark twice in a year, that's a special talent.
Special's the perfect word to use. Incredible scoring performances on any given night. And nearing third place for most 60-point games in a season. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Simmons for 3. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Nowitzki, that's for 2. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
They swipe it. For 3, Bell, and another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And they double up Simmons. Over in the corner, Williams. No good on the 3. Bell with it. He has 30. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's hitting everything from deep. Just flat out torching this defense.
Simmons passes to Hardaway. Here's Williams. Bell with the block. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Over Williams. Bell's shot is good. Bell's got 35 in the game.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Williams for 3. Here's Pasechniks. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo out there with Bell. Then there's Allen. And it's Pasechniks in at the 5 down low. From outside the arc, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
3.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Williams with a clean look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Good on the triple. Giannis has got 37.
And I'll tell you what, if Giannis develops a 3-point shot, I don't know how he stops it.
And they double up Simmons. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it. But I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Back to Simmons, pass to Claxton, 6 on the shot clock, and Claxton throws it down.
Empowering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Bucks.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Back to Williams. Pass to Simmons. Hardaway for 3. Pasechniks with the rebound. Pasechniks got his 4th rebound in this one. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The shot by Williams, no good. And so Allen will bring it up for the Bucks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Bucks have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Drills it from outside.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Pass to Bell. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Baker. And another three for Milwaukee.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
No expiration date on their legs. They just seem to be fresher. And they're putting those fresh legs to good use.
Here's Simmons, and it's denied. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Brooklyn basketball.
Brooklyn making some changes. Sharp comes in for Nicholas Claxton, and Jones subbed in for Williams. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. And then on Thursday, we're taking on Clint Capella and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Out of bounds, Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Outside Thomas, clock at 4. Sharp with a screen on Giannis. Thomas, no good. And the Bucks with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Kalaitzakis' shot is good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Murray outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Parks. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
The open shot by Johnson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Kalaitzakis, the pass to Baker. And for 3, Bell. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Pass to Sharp. Nets passing it around. Johnson can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Connects again.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time. On offense, here are the Bucks. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
Off the bounce, Giannis gets to the basket in a hurry. What a find.
Here's Murray. Outside Thomas from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Parks has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Takes a three, and another three for Milwaukee.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Inside, here's Johnson. And again, unable to change momentum here. For three, Bell. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside Thomas. Back to Murray. And they double up Murray. It's tipped. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Baker. And again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Stays here. Brooklyn ball.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. It's nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops. No matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. There's Nash with the three, trains the three-pointer.
Guys, this is the NBA. You keep giving the ball away, you're going to get punished.
Value the possession. Vital to winning basketball games. We all know that. And if you don't, you cripple yourself.
He swipes the ball away again.
And this has been one of the most dominant defensive performances I've ever witnessed. He's a one-man steal machine tonight.
Getting up there in all-time single-game steals. I mean, he's giving them nightmares. Jones against Nash, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Double team on Thomas. Sharp against Stojakovic, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. .141 left to play here in the fourth. Beyond the arc, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Boy, I tell you what, it's been quite a night for the veteran Ilyasova. He's found a nice rhythm, and he's locked into it.
Down low, here's Thomas. Nash with the block.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
To the left side wing. And Ilyasova kicks to Baker. Outside Stojakovic buries the long-range jumper.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
The three from Thomas. It's hauled in by Stojakovic.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First free throw is good.
Go, baby.
And both free throws good from Stojakovic. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Murray dishes to Thomas. Pass to Sharp. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Here's Jones. Johnson in the corner. 5 to shoot. The Nets working the ball around now. Thomas's shot is off. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Damian, this team is on a roll and finding ways to win. What would you say about how you're...
I mean, it just shows growth. Our team is getting better every day. In practice, we play close attention in film, and I think we've just been locked in over this whole win streak, and we've been able to transfer it to the games.
I know you want to keep it going, man, so congrats on the W. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.